Ohayou gozaimasu! First vlog of the day! Now we're gonna get breakfast. That's pretty much ladies first. Thank you.
Check it out. Doesn't it seem strange that even when your mind says so, your heart says no? Just wait and see how it feels to fall in love with something real.
Oh yeah.
Mystery.
So, what's your name?
My name is Karen Philyun and I'm from the United States. And I've been in Japan for about 24 years, but only 7 of those have been with OMF International, so I kind of married in. And right now my role is with Serve Japan Hokkaido, so I help the short-termers that only come up to this island. I'm like the glue that keeps a lot of little ministries going, so I just help where I can.
With a lovely melody crafted with care, and it leads me to here. Yeah. Call it theory, but I wanna call it life math. Call it melody, but I call it my soul's path. Call them chords and let them pluck the heartstrings. Call them instruments, but they're with what the heart sings. The semiotics and semantics of a man's life.
So
through the language of harmony, the soul's
study.
knife, dividing moments in the memory of many scenes. And I embrace the deepest part of me, bittersweet. The boom bap beat, or maybe how the horns play. The soft touch of keys put some color in my gray. Take me to a place of mine, there's the real me. No mask, just a mirror called the music, see?
All the OMF missionaries, like in their first term, are expected to take level 2 Japanese exam.
But in a song there is something.
So when you did language, because you sort of knew Japanese, what was your role more to learn the biblical?
Yeah, so I learned I did a course on biblical Japanese, and then also I had to polish up my Keigo, which is the polite form of Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was more the
I find the polite Japanese really hard. But then Japanese people say they find it really hard, so
Oh, okay.
I think it's just really hard.
Because the Bible, I assume, is the more
So
formal
they would
Japanese.
use the formal Japanese whenever they talk about God. At my church, whenever people pray, it's always in the polite form. Cheering at church is all in polite forms.
Okay.
It's been good training in that sense, like working at the current Japanese church.
So it's new words that you didn't know before.
Yeah, it's hard to
before.
say it. So for instance, speak, like you hanasu. But then the polite form is osharu. It sounds completely. Osharu is the polite form for speak.
I rarely hear that word.
Well, they use the passive form for keigo. So you can also say like iku, but then polite form would be ikareru. So yeah, both meaning go.
The melody, it leads me to something divine.
Vlogging? Getting lunch.
That looks yummy.
Whoa! It's only 3:21. We just bought our lunch. I think we bought some, good stuff, some snacks. It's being a bit fat. Yeah, fat's good. We also just had an orientation, which is basically this guy called Chris Payne, who basically runs the Hokkaido side of OMF. He was giving us a overview of how Christianity works in Japan, and especially Hokkaido, and how OMF seeks to reach out to university students and mostly businessmen. And there's also a really big decline of, I guess, young Christians or even just males in the Christian community, because basically religion is seen as a feminine thing. So the men go and work in a business, whilst the women go and they stay in the house and they look after the shrines in the house, and that's stuff like that. So traditionally it's seen as a female thing. There's also a decline on pastors, young pastors, because most of them are old and they became Christians since post-World War II, and then after the economic crisis or something, that there's a decline of younger Christians, so there's a struggle to find younger pastors for these churches. So why are you washing the rubbish?
Because of the very complicated Japanese rubbish system. We have to separate plastic with burnable rubbish, and the plastic has to be rinsed and cleaned before they can be recycled.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what happens if that's not clean?
Well, they can't really do anything about it, but it's like etiquette.
Hey guys, just gonna stop it right here for now, still half a day to go. Apart from learning the demographic of Christians in Japan, we also learnt a bit about Christian history in Japan as well. I invite you to search up the 26 martyrs of Japan. They were famous 26 Christians who were crucified physically for their faith. Thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too much of an information overload. There's still half a day to go. And please subscribe if you would like to be updated on the next new video when it's fresh out of my hard drive. Exactly here, and see ya!
The semiotics and semantics of a man's life through the language of harmony, the soul's knife, dividing moments in the memory, the many scenes, and I embrace the deepest part of me, bittersweet.